what's up guys, Honey Alex with you here, bringing you That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime review. This was episode 22, titled Conqueror of the Labyrinth. This was a very intriguing episode. For starters, they go in the labyrinth and, Rimuru tells the kids to stay next to, his dog Ranga and Ranga to protect them. And they going through and they start hearing this laughter of a female in their heads. And they are hearing it. And this female wanted to give them a test. Because Rimuru asked, will you help me find superior spirits? Since you're a spirit yourself. And she's like, only if you pass my test. So she led the children, Ranga and Rimuru, to this room. And there's this golem there. A pink golem. And the golem looks something similar to, I guess you can say like a giant robot statue. And she's like, you have to defeat this. And the robot was, or the golem as they call it, or magic soldier or whatever, was real strong. And he's made of a real strong metal magic. So it's like magic really won't work on him. Certain levels of magic won't work. So Rimuru decided to like tie him up and then one-shot him with his black flame magic. Which naturally it wouldn't have worked that way, but thanks to how strong he is, it worked. And this little cute fairy comes out and she starts screaming at Rimuru because, that thing was, expensive. And Rimuru and her started talking, and her name is Rimurus, and basically she's known as the Queen of Spirits. She's a fairy. But at the same time, when she introduced herself the first time, she didn't tell him that. She's like, I'm a demon lord. And Rimuru just karate chopped her and was like, if you're going to tell a lie, make it a good one. And she's like, but I really am. And he was like, I met a demon lord, met him, and she was strong, and you're not like her. And then she started talking about how Melum is a savage demon lord and how she's a graceful one, and they're two completely different beings, and not to compare them. She got kind of jealous and started throwing a tantrum again. And it was hilarious. And, she starts talking to them and stuff, and basically like, that's when she starts bringing up who she is and stuff like that. The kids also get to find out Rimuru's past, because she mentioned it. Aren't you the slime who is the leader of the Jorah Foundation first? And he's like, yeah, I am. I'm surprised you knew about that. And that's when she tells him, Madam told me that information and stuff, and he turns into a slime. And the girl that looked like Shizu, with the black hair, she grabbed him in his slime form, and she looked at him and she's like, oh, how cute. And everyone was like intrigued that he was a slime, but he's powerful. And then he turned back into his, human form. And then the kids started playing with the spirits, chasing after them, and Ragnar's, he's playing with them as well. As Rimuru and the fairy queen, or queen of spirits, talk. And she basically tells him about Leon, or Demon Lord Leon, and how he was actually a fallen hero. And she was also fallen, because he asks her basically, how did you become, the Queen of Spirits? How did you fall to the Demon Lord rank? And she's like, oh, I fell from grace. And he was like, how did you do that? And I'm like, and she basically, when he asked her that, it basically became like she name dropped Leon, probably because I helped him do something that I wasn't supposed to. Or maybe it's the opposite, maybe because he followed me and I helped him. But that was basically her reason. And we found out that Leon was actually a hero at one point, before becoming a demon lord. And we all know that heroes are basically regular humans that get transported over here. So basically Leon was technically a human once, like Shizu, but then got teleported over here, went through all that mess, and then later on in life somehow evolved into what he is now. So it's nice that in the last 2-3 episodes we've been getting his name dropping more information about him, which makes it very interesting, because he's technically going to be the endgame boss character, I guess. Or at least that's what I'm going off of these episodes, because I don't read the manga or the light novel, so. But it was interesting to see how she's the Queen of Spirits, and she has like this little cutesy personality, and every time like Rimuru is thinking about something, she looks at his facial expression and she reads his face, and she's like, oh, now you're thinking of something negative. Oh, now you don't believe me. Oh, now you're doubting me. And it's like she's really good at reading faces. Even though Rimuru was not really saying nothing, but she could tell by his face. So it was nice seeing that. And we also get the fact that that golem that she made was actually the same golem that Resta and the dwarf from the dwarf kingdom, if you remember a couple episodes back in the beginning, they were trying to make magic soldiers, but she had that golem, and they failed. And she explained to them to remember why they failed, and because they couldn't heat up the core well and keep it balanced, that's why it blew up and got out of control. But since she knows how to control every single element because she's the queen of spirits, for her that wasn't a problem. And we also find out that Trainee and her sister knew her, not just as the spirit queen, but also in her new form. But they didn't know that she died and got reincarnated. They only know that she died. So they didn't know that the queen of spirits is still the queen of spirits. She just lives far away now, so she reincarnated into a fairy. But she does know them, and she tells Rimuru to tell them to come by and visit me. I would like to see their cute faces again. And Rimuru was like, yeah, sure. But in the end of the episode, she basically takes Rimuru to like this giant crystal, and it kind of resembles the crystals that Vendora in his place, where Rimuru first met him, kind of resembled that, and he brought that up. And basically, these crystals are like magical crystal pillars that are used to put your energy into to summon the spirits. And she's going to help him summon greater spirits for the kids, because he explained to her, these kids are going to die because they're high level magic. And she's like, wow, they got it rough. But yeah, I can help you. And she took him here, which was very interesting because this place, it looks like you have this blue stairway that's like, looks like the Milky Way, like something that you see in the Garden like that galaxy, surrounded by these nice blue crystals in a palace. So the design looked pretty nice of how it was hooked up and stuff. And she basically told them, from here we can summon a spirit, and if we summon one and it doesn't listen, we can always create one through your magic particles. And Rimuru was like, this is going to take a lot of hard work and time, but if Demon Lord Leon was able to do it before he became a Demon Lord, Demon Lord, then he should be able to do it as well. So, and that was the end of the episode. And we got the title for next week's episode. It's known as Soul Saved, or Saved Soul. So I'm guessing that Rimuru's plan does work out, and he does get able to find each kid a spirit for them to save their soul, since that's the title of next week's episode. And sadly, we only have 2 episodes left, 23 and 24. But this was a really good episode. I'm happy that we met this new Demon Lord. She seems very chill and relaxed. But at the same time, I have my doubts about her. Because once she has that title, and anyone with the title Demon Lord is most likely not going to be a good person. And 2, we've seen her in the opening, and she has like this chaotic smile, and she's summoning a thunderball to throw at somebody. So we've seen her in the opening like that. So I have my doubts that she's good. Why is she helping? Who knows? She could have her own evil intention behind that. Maybe she wants these kids to be possessed by greater spirits so she can control them, since she's the queen of all spirits. That's what I'm guessing. But again, I don't really trust her fully. I do like her character design though. She's like this cute little fairy wearing her black dress. And we also find out that she still have her guidance ability that she had when she was the queen of spirits, before she became a fallen demon lord, before she got that title. So, and she said she was going to use that power still to help Rimuru get these spirits for the kids. So that was also intriguing. Yeah, but this was a great episode, episode 23. If you have not, 22. If you have not watched it, I advise you to watch it. If you watch it, go watch it again. Great episode, great stuff. Hopefully, thanks to that title we got for next week, hopefully the kids get saved. Even though it feels like this is kind of speeding up, I feel like there's something missing in the episode. But since I'm not a manga reader or a light novel reader, I don't know what. So if y'all can clarify for me whatever is missing or whatever they chopped out, if you can clarify that down below without spoilers, that'd be great. But this was a great episode, but that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify y'all. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter, link me down below. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good one.